Corridors of Justice, a former Executive Officer of Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation, Nofatos Munyu, and 6 other individuals have been released on bond of between 2 to 3 million shillings after denying 12 counts of graft over 103.3 million shillings solar installation tender scandal. They are accused of colluding with directors of NAV World Limited and North Pride Limited, who were irregularly awarded tenders to install solar systems in primary schools despite not participating in the tender process.
The charge is conspiracy to commit an offence of economic crime contrary to Section 47, subsection A3, as read with Section 48 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act No. 3 of 2003.
Former Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation CEO Nofatos Munyu was released on a bond of 3 million shillings with an alternative of 2 million shillings cash bail. James Muriithi, Head of Renewable Energy, Joel Omusembe, Head of Procurement, Simon Kirui, an economist, Abdurrahman Abdullahi and Hassan Mohammed were each released on a 2 million shillings bond with an alternative cash bail of 1 million shillings.
As accused is thus granted a bond of Kenya shillings 3 million, the alternative a cash bail of Kenya shillings 2 million shillings. The rest of the accused are granted a bond of Kenya shillings 2 million, in the alternative a cash bail of Kenya shillings 1 million each, that is 1 million shillings each. They shall deposit their passport with the courts. For those in public service, they are not allowed to access their offices. They shall not interfere with witnesses.
The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission says investigations had shown that NAV World Limited and North Pride Limited did not participate in the tender for the pre-qualification for installation of solar systems to public primary schools in Kenya, but they were awarded tenders. They were charged with willful failure to comply with the law applicable to procurement and conspiracy to commit an offence of economic crime. Investigations unearthed that the officers colluded with directors of NAV World Limited and North Pride Limited to secure tenders that they didn't even apply for, worth 103 million shillings, 391,910. The alleged crimes are said to have been committed between 30th May 2014 and 6th November 2017.
The second problem I have identified, Your Honor.
Elsewhere, prosecution in the 63 billion shillings Arol and Kimwarel multi-purpose dam case against former Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich have denied that the Director of Public Prosecution visited Italy and South Africa to get more information regarding the case. This emerged on Friday during the pre-trial when the defense demanded to know the information the Director of Public Prosecution had regarding Italian companies involved in the case.
So anyone who wants to investigate Sache doesn't need to go to Italy. Upper Hill is the furthest you need to go.
It was also revealed 52 witnesses had been lined up to testify against the former Cabinet Secretary. At the same time, prosecution objected an application for the defense to adduce hard copy evidence, claiming it was a risk because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The case will resume on 23rd of April 2021. And a 24-year-old man has been released on a 3,000 shillings cash bail by an Embu court after denying being in possession of 6 rolls of bang with a street value of 300 shillings. Amir Omar shocked the court when he claimed that he only had 1 roll of the narcotic and accused police of planting 6 rolls on him. Chief Magistrate Maxwell Gisheru directed the case be mentioned on the 25th of this month. For Channel 1 News, I'm Ben Troy Njue.